by the Djibouti chiefdom in Taraba State. Governor Ishaku doffs cap for President Muhammadu Buhari for appointing a Taraban as Minister of State. Plus, Tarabans usher in New Year 2022 with church services and the traditional fanfare. Hello and welcome. I'm Achon Sabu Anjuma with the news tonight. Many thanks for joining us. In line with tradition, on the eve of incoming year, the global community holds vigil with prayers and grand displays to usher in the new year. The first day of the new year 2022, which is this Saturday, was observed with church service to give thanks to God for His mercies in the preceding year and ask for His bounties in the new year. Our team of correspondents were out to various churches in Jalingo, Taraba State capital, for the New Year service. Hassan Garba leads the chain from LCC and Mayogwe.
First day of January 2022 is New Year Day, and as usual, believers converge in churches to mark this day with church service. Here at LCC and Mayogwe, Jalingo, Taraba State capital, believers gather to witness this day to appreciate God for the grace to see the New Year. Follow me to the church auditorium to see how the New Year service unfolds.
In the sermon on the New Year Day service, the Reverend Taiwo Yakaba of the LCCN Cathedral Mayagwe Jalingo, who preached on the topic Prayers as a Necessity for Living, told worshippers that only through fervent prayers they can experience breakthroughs in the new year. According to him, it is through prayers that believers can unlock doors to successful godly lifestyle in the new year.
If you want forgiveness from the Lord, you first of all learn to forgive. Learn to forgive your debtors. Even if you don't have time to go and
He said believers are pilgrims on earth and must always seek to fulfill the plans of God in their lives. The congregation sang songs of praise and worship to God in appreciation for the new year.
The New Year service at LCCN Mayagwe Jalingo rounded up with the calls on believers to turn on a new leaf in the new year so as to witness God's bounties in the year. I now hand over to Sophia John at First Baptist Church Jalingo for update.
Thank you, Hassan Garba. Here at the First Baptist Church, believers have converged to observe the New Year celebration. Let us go in and observe how it goes.
In his exhortation, Reverend Francis Babali charged the congregation to live life worthy of emulation in 2022 and beyond to enable them attract the blessings of God. According to him, human choices and hard work remain the prerequisite to achieving success in life, urging believers not to neglect such good examples.
In heaven there are abundance. God is not lacking in wisdom. God is not lacking in all the resources that you need for your healing, your deliverance, and your prosperity. Whatever we like is a product of our choice, and our choice will determine what we will receive.
Songs rendition added color to the service.
First Baptist Church, Dorua. I wish you all a prosperous new year ahead. I am Sophia John, handing you over to Dalunga Ezekiel Nungala at CRCN number 1, Dorua.
Yes, thank you, Sophia John. Another new year is here. Our season, a day set aside to celebrate God for His guidance in the past year. Here at the CRCN number 1 Jalingo, believers are beautifully dressed, seated, to thank God for what He has done in their lives. For more updates, please watch out.
Ushering in the New Year 2022, members of the CRC number 1 Jalingo danced jubilantly and thanking God for making them see another year, despite the tribulations and challenges of the outgoing year, which according to them was a year God through His grace kept them alive to see the new year. In a sermon, the resident pastor of the church, Reverend Gabriel Zeba Gamsari, titled his message, "We are Christ's Ambassadors," and charged the congregation to ensure they manifest Christ in their lives. The servant of God read from 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17 to 20, calling on the congregation to always study the Word of God, improve their prayer lives, as well as represent God through their words, if they must be true ambassadors of Jesus Christ. The church also offered special prayers for Taraba, Nigeria, and the New Year, for God to see them through.
Wow, and that was how the service ended here at the CRCN. As you can see, believers moving out of the church after the service. But before I go, let me hand you over to Hosanna Daniel at Equa 3 ATC Jalingo for more updates on the New Year service. Hello, Hosanna.
Thank you very much, Dalunga Ezekiel Mungala from CRCN number 1 Jalingo. Here at Equa number 3 ATC Kufai, Christians have gathered to appreciate God for the previous year through the words of their testimonies and songs renditions, and also commit to the New Year, trusting that it brings good tidings and greater testimonies. Let's go in and see how the New Year service goes.
Da ce za ya wani kuma ta faɗi ciwo yana wani abu ya fi damshi a ciki ba san mene ba. Ina gode wa Allah har ina addu'a ana ba shi magani, ina addu'a ana ba shi magani, ina addu'a tun da nake kwanta addu'a ana ya fi yin nawa.
In his New Year charge, Reverend David Gibby said Christians wavering between two options must stop in the New Year, arguing that in difficult times like this, it is hard to identify who are the true Christians. Using the story of the Israelites and King Ahab with his wife Jezebel, the man of God said a number of people today cannot stand to defend God, but to succeed in life, one must stop limping and be true to himself or herself and the God they serve.
It's possible here too. A number of you that are looking at me, you are limping in between two opinions because of difficulties you are facing. Maybe, sure, you have difficulties as a student. You have difficulty as a father. You have difficulty because of kidnapping. We thank God that our own is being reduced in Taraba. But I'm telling you, difficulty that people are facing, it is very difficult to be a Christian. It is difficult. People are limping in between two opinions. I want to announce to you that if you want to succeed in your Christian life, you must stop limping.
And that is how the service was brought to a close at the Equa Church, ATC Kofai. Over to you, my colleague Stephanus at the Akan Church, Jalingo. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Hosanna Daniel. Here at the Christian Nigeria Jalingo, the Christian faithful were not left out, as they have gone out in their numbers to observe the New Year worship. Let's go in and see how the worship unfolds.
At the Akan Church Jalingo, Reverend Kindness Bulus Gabu focused on the theme Abide in Me, assuring faithful that those who trust in the Lord can withstand any storm in life in 2022. We warn that any deviation from serving God in truth will give room for enemies and frustration of expectation in the year.
The Bible says, "You shall abide in me, and I in you." My word is expected to abide in you. So that is what really we are focusing this year. We are praying and asking God for grace to abide in Him. One simple mystery is the Bible says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was God." So abiding in God simply means abiding in His Word.
Songs of worship featured at the service.
from Ecclesia Christi Nigeria, Ekan Jalingo, I'll now hand you over to Dokas Gandrem at UMC, Kofai ATC Jalingo.
Thank you, Mekano Stefano from Ekan Cathedral Jalingo. Thank you, Mekano Stefano from Ekan Cathedral Jalingo. Here at the United Methodist Church, UMC ATC, Kofai Jalingo, the worshippers were spirit-filled as the New Year service was unveiled with songs of praise before the Lord Almighty. In a message with the theme, "Without holiness, no man will see God," the pastor in charge, United Methodist Church, UMC ATC Kofai, Reverend David Yerima, urged worshippers to reflect on the lives of Christ as they journey through the new year. The preacher, who read from Hebrews chapter 12, verse 14, described holiness as a byproduct of righteousness, hence the need for faithfuls to be born again.
God's holiness is our standard for holy living. According to 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 15. That's a verse. Be holy now in everything you do, just as the Lord is holy, who invited you to be his child. Be holy in everyone, in everything you do.
According to Reverend David Yerima, unless one turns away from sinful ways, such a person will not make it to eternity, advising Christians to live spiritually, committed and dedicated lifestyle, as God abhors ungodly things.
The spiritual eye has been already blind. You will not see God because of the bush of problems, the 30 things that you have been doing. In Taraba abubuwa da kuke yi zai sa hawaye a idanu da ba za mu gan Ubangiji ba. Domin haka muna so gan Ubangiji ba. Bari mu yi tuban gaskiya.
Holiness is the beauty of a believer. That was the center thrust of the message delivered by Reverend David Yerima here at UMC ATC Kofai Jalingo. As we celebrate New Year, celebrate the mind of Christ. That has been the package from here over to Action Sabo Denjuma at Christ Glorious Army. Happy New Year.
Well, we are here at the Christ Glorious Army to have a feel of how they celebrate the New Year in the presence of the Lord. Come with me to the Church Auditorium as we enjoy the service together. In his sermon, the senior pastor of the Christ Glorious Army Jalingo, Apostle Newton Ube, charged the congregation to be firm in fulfilling God's will in their lives through submission to his injunctions and guidance. According to him, God counts on every believer to establish his dominion on earth.
And seek ye first the kingdom. The year 2022 is a year that every believer in this ministry, in this commission, will put aside everything and seek in this commission. Will put aside everything and seek first.
He urged them to do away with selfishness and greed, seek God's face in every decision they make, and be obedient to his dictates. There were songs, ministrations, and testimonies to light up the celebrations with thanksgiving in the hearts of the worshippers. Darius Ishaku and his wife Anna Ishaku have been conferred with the titles of Akikan and Kabuswa of Jibu Chiefdom. The ceremony took place at the Bali Divisional Police Barracks in Bali Town, Bali Local Government Area of Taraba State. Our correspondent Solomon Bauru has more.
Speaking, Governor Darius Ishaku said it was a rare privilege for him to be conferred with the title of Akikan, which means protector and defender of the Jibu people, and his wife Kabuswan, which means virtuous woman. He encouraged traditional rulers to play more fatherly role in their domain in a bid to creating a friendly society.
I encourage the traditional rulers to maintain a more fatherly presence in their territories. They should treat everyone equally as their subjects, with no exceptions. This is the first step towards creating a friendly society in which everybody contributes meaningfully. It is also incumbent on the traditional rulers to take the lead in promoting peaceful cohabitation. Bali local government has seen its fair share of communal turmoil. As a result, I request you to work with the security authorities in your domain to root out criminal individuals that do not wish the state well.
Governor Ishaku urged the people to collectively work with security operatives to rid the area of all forms of criminalities.
There is also credible intelligence that rebel cells are present in the state. I therefore urge you to report strange characters in your domains to the right authorities for appropriate profiling. Bali local government area is one of the state's bread basket, or in other words, to say food basket. And the people are hardworking, they are peaceful, and mostly engaged in farming. As a result, the importance of peace and peaceful coexistence cannot be overstated.
Governor Darius Ishaku saluted the Lando Bakundi, Kabiru Gidado Misa, and the chief of Jibu, Abubakar Mahmoud, for working hand in hand for the good of their chiefdoms. He again averred that creation and upgrade of chiefdoms was done to bring government closer to the people. Commenting, Chairman Bali Local Government Area, Musa Mahmoud, appreciated Governor Darius Ishaku for approving the construction of Dakar Road and for initiating many projects in Bali Local Government Area.
Bali among its contemporaries in the state as follows. Bali is the center of Taraba State and headquarters of Taraba State. It is the heartbeat of Taraba State. It is the center of cultural integration. It is the center of unity. It is the symbol of peace. It is the hope of the state commerce. The aforementioned features are attracting potential for our investors wishing to invest in Bali.
On his part, Chief of Jibu, Abubakar Mahmoud, commended Governor Darius Ishaku for upgrading the Jibu chiefdom, which has given hope to the people at home and in diaspora.
It is our collective prayer that the massive infrastructural development in road net, education, health, agriculture, and many critical sectors will continue to receive a boost by your capable administration.
He assured Governor Darius Ishaku of the chiefdom's stance to support his peace mantra, which all communities are enjoying in the area. Earlier, Lando Bakundi Kabiru Mohammed Gidado appealed to Governor Darius Ishaku to rehabilitate the Bali General Hospital in Bali Local Government Area to ameliorate the sufferings of the people. Traditional dances and cultural display of horses featured at the ceremony. From Bali Local Government, Solomon Bauru, TV Taraba News.
Governor Darius Ishaku has expressed thanks to President Muhammadu Buhari for appointing Muazu Sambo Jaji from Jalingo as new Minister of State, Federal Ministry of Works and Housing. The governor was speaking when he received the minister, who called on him at the government house in Jalingo, the Taraba state capital. Solomon Bauro once again reports.
Governor Darius Dixon Shako encouraged the appointee to work collaboratively with his administration, not minding party differences for the good of Tarabans. Governor Shako told the minister that plans are already on ground to expand the runway at the Dambaba Sunte airport to explore the potentials of the state.
I thank Mr. President for choosing you. I want to assure all of you that at any given time, I'm here for all of you, for everybody. And I'll continue to work for all of you. The largest water tank in the country is being built here in Jalingo. 5.3 million liters.
The governor assured Tarabans that his administration will keep working for the people irrespective of party differences and region.
If me and you are working seamlessly, Taraba State benefits. That's it. The other man doesn't care who is there or six in shop. The other man doesn't care who is Mazu, Daddy. What he cares is to ride on a good road, to drink good water, to get good hospital. And so if me and you collaborate and that becomes possible, it's a win-win situation. I'm very happy. Thank God it's a bright day with the bright people. I'm happy with your comment.
Commenting, the Minister of State for Works and Housing, Engineer Mohazu Sambo Jaji, expressed gratitude to Governor Darius Dixon Shako, who was instrumental to his emergence as the minister.
A lot of people don't understand the way things work in nature. But I will say this publicly. His Excellency played a major role in my emergence. I would like to assure you, sir, that I will work hand in glove for the interests of this state. Because of your busy schedule running the affairs of Taraba State, you will not have the time to go visiting Mr. President every day. But I will be your legs, your eyes, and your eyes. I shall consult you constantly. We have a very short time, I do realize that, but we can achieve a lot within a very short time, working together and with everyone.
He promised to consult the governor at all times, urging the state governor to use him as an instrument at the federal level to work for the progress of the state. Engineer Jaji brought good tidings from President Muhammadu Buhari, who sent his best wishes to Governor Darius Dixon Shako and the entire people of Taraba State in the new year. PDP and APC stalwarts in the state attended the function. From Esco Chamber Government House, Solomon Bauro, TV Taraba News.
New Year comes with different ideas for different people, and to achieve their high hopes in the year, most people come up with New Year resolutions. To some, it is just a matter of tradition, and for some, a task that must be achieved. Our correspondent was on the streets of Jalingo to sample people's resolutions for the new year 2022. The report.
Those who spoke to TV Taraba News said they have set a number of targets with the hope of achieving them in the year 2022 and pray God to see them through.
I desire that because God had kept me alive, I will serve Him better. I want to serve God more. I want to win more souls for His kingdom, because the purpose for our living is to bring down the glory of God. Let His will be done here on earth as it is in heaven.
Ina roƙo idan Allah ya bani rai da lafiya in ci gaba da aikinsa, aikin Ubangiji. Dukan mu zama masu tsoronsa da aikinsa, shine za mu samu sa'a.
The speakers maintained that they would stand firm on their resolutions in order to achieve them.
We are created for a purpose. Each and every human being is created for a purpose. Once we don't discover our purpose, we will be misled and we will not fulfill the will of God in our lives.
Wanda bai shiri ba ko hutun shi a cikin jahannama ne, amma kai da kayi shiri ka bauta ma Allah cikin rayuwar tsaki da tsafta, ubangijin Allah yana so kuwa ka zauna tare da shi a ranar da ya kusa.
Sannan bege mu da fatan mu shine ƙasar nan ta zauna lafiya. Jama'an da ke ciki ubangiji ya ba su salama da yake bayarwa domin duniya ta zauna lafiya saboda abubuwan da ke faruwa a ƙasar nan ubangiji ya yi mana shi.
They all expressed high hopes that lasting peace will return to Taraba and Nigeria, stressing that it is only when peace prevails that the country can progress and prosper. Achon Sabot Njuma, TV Taraba News. The second edition of the Jalingo Award presentation and recognition of indigenous intellectuals from the local government area was held with a number of people cutting awards and recognitions. The occasion took place at the banquet hall of the Taraba Motel in Jalingo, the state capital. Correspondent Kabiru Jalo was there for TV Taraba News.
This is banquet hall of the Taraba Motel, venue of the second edition of the Jalingo Liki Government Indigenous Intellectuals Award Presentation and Recognition, an initiative of the chairman of the Liki Government Council, Honorable Nasir Babaji, brought together members of the academia from home and abroad in an effort to encourage development through sustainable education. The beneficiaries of the second edition include 13 PhD holders and 7 first-class graduates from various universities across the country and abroad, bringing the total number of the honorary awardees to 54 PhD holders and 25 first-class graduates.
We are very proud of you on behalf of the Jalingo Government Council, and that is why we appreciate you in our own little way as our motivation. May God continue to be our guidance and source of strength. Congratulations once again.
The occasion is not just to encourage education, but also focuses on fostering unity and brotherhood amongst the ethnic group of Jalingo Liki government area. It is as well to disabuse the minds of the teeming population of the Liki government area on overdependence on government for white-collar jobs instead of taking advantage of the agrarian nature of Jalingo to stand on their own. The chairman of Jalingo Liki Government Council, Honorable Nasir Babaji, took to the podium to put the event in proper perspective, even as he clearly told the awardees that their word of recognition is not only strategic to the development of the Jalingo community, but the global society.
The intellectuals are torchbearers of our society who explore and specialize in diverse fields of understanding. Intellectuals play a strategic role in socio-economic development of every given society and nation.
Discussants at the event include Dr. Aminu Aliu of the Taraba State University, who presented a paper on the topic Jalingo and the challenges of development in contemporary Nigeria. Professor Abubakar Jika Jidre of Bayero University, Kano, Professor Abbas Bashir of Modibo Adama University of Technology, Yola, and Dr. Aminu Sani of the Taraba State University. Their discussion centered on wider perspective of how best the society can develop devoid of rancor.
Let us put our minds towards promoting unity. Unity and understanding, unity for a purpose, and unity for development. It is time, therefore, for all Jalingonians to learn to accept the current realities for the sake of prosperity. Let the past be our lesson and guide for the future. And let us look into the future with new zeal, commitment, love, and inclusiveness as one Jalingo community.
Jalingo in particular is blessed with fertile agricultural land. And people don't want to use that opportunity in order to make it. People rely on white-collar jobs. White-collar jobs cannot be accessible nowadays because of so many stringent factors. We have to be careful and avoid understanding or believing that we are different when we are not.
The Taraba State Commissioner of Urban Planning and Town Development, Honorable Salih Saad, the Galadima Muri, the representative of Kurkona, and the heads of the Lekki Government Council all spoke at the event.
And I want to challenge our teaming women, ladies in Jalingo. It is expected that when next we are gathering in such a forum, it is expected that we should be celebrating the ladies among us as PhD holders. The legislature of Moji has made it possible for Jalingo today. You will sleep with your two eyes closed.
It is left for us to see how we are going to heal those wounds and then put again.
Awards presentations later took center stage during the occasion. Kabir Jalo, TV, Taraba News.
President of the Ichen Cultural Development Association, ICADA, Mr. Bibinu Samuel Ahmed, has promised to entrench love, peace and unity among the Ichen during his tenure. The ICADA president made the pledge at the Emmanuel Bwacha Hall in Maraba Donga local government area of Taraba State during the inauguration of new leadership of the association and members of the Peace and Reconciliation Committee. TV Taraba News correspondent picks up the story from here.
He condemned recent parties at Bisola, where tribes that have stayed together over the years took up arms to fight each other, calling on them to embrace peace for the sake of harmonious living and development. Bibinu appealed to traditional rulers and people of the Ichen extraction to support the new executives of ICADA and Peace and Reconciliation Committee to enable them succeed in the task ahead of them.
The confidence that you have, and I, by the grace of God, we will not disappoint you. We will do the best we can to see that the little man is protected at whatever level. We will do the best to see that the little man is progressing in which area, whichever way in life.
Commenting, Chief of Santai Dauda Usman thanked Senator Emmanuel Bwacha and Justice Paul Galumji for projecting the Ichen tribe in good light. He appealed to the leadership of the ICADA for establishing Peace and Reconciliation Committee. In his speech, Chairman Peace and Reconciliation Committee Justice Paul Galumji retired said, "The world is facing problems like poverty, ignorance, diseases and others to fight than going into war." He promised to work collectively with members of the Peace and Reconciliation Committee to achieve lofty goals.
There is no nation, there is no group of people that can succeed in the midst of conflicts. Our people have taken it upon themselves and understand even our brothers take up arms against themselves. This is very unnecessary. Really very unnecessary. Even with our neighbors, we don't need to take up arms. I know the problem that is, affecting us. There is general poverty in the land, there is general insecurity, but patience is the only thing that can make us grow as a people.
The new ICADA executives include Bibinu Samuel Ahmed, President, Reverend Alex Ibi, Vice President, Kwambo Hosea, General Secretary, Fise Yakubu, Treasurer, Charity Green, Women Leader, Idenya Galumji, Legal Advisor, and others. Justice Paul Galumji retired is the chairman of the Peace and Reconciliation Committee, Chief of Santai Dauda Usman, Professor Gideon Yerima, Fuse Yusuf, Jibrin Gangum, Waziri Bisali, and others are members of the committee. Senator Emmanuel Bwacha and other prominent sons and daughters of Ichen race witnessed the inauguration ceremony.
You're watching TV Taraba News at 7:30. We'll be back in a bit with more stories. Stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is TV Taraba News, coming to you live from Jalingo, the Taraba state capital. Now the news continues. The Kufai District Jukunkona Youth Development Association in Ardokola local government area of Taraba State this Saturday held its annual Wamlao Cultural Festival. The event took place at Kufai in Jalingo, the state capital, with Jukunkona nationalities from within and outside the state in attendance. Correspondent Mekano Istifanos was there for TV Taraba News.
The yearly event is observed for its spiritual significance to the life of the Kona nation, among other benefits. As tradition demands, the ceremony began with a procession by Kona warriors chanting war victory songs in grand style. In his remarks, the Kurukona Augustine Jamang Venkani II stressed the significance of culture and sued for unity and peaceful coexistence among Kona people and other tribes in the state.
Kowane yaro wanda da ina da katin zabe da yake kama kwai wanda kuma nashi ya kone duk a yi kokari wanda da shekarun shi bai kai 18 ba yanzu ya kai sai nema yanka shine makaminka wanda kana son shi zuciyanka shine zaka dauka gefa mashi.
The chairman of the occasion, a son of the soil, who is the member representing Ardokola in the Taraba State House of Assembly, Honorable Dominic Bukuni, lauded the Kona youth for upholding their culture, a patriotic feat which he said is capable of keeping future generations abreast with their traditional way of life.
To revive the tradition and culture of the Jikokona people. The message I have for you is to go out and first of all collect their voters card. This is the only certificate that qualifies them to elect any leader of their choice.
Also speaking, the Hakim Kufai, Yerima Bairik Augustine Venkani, advised the Kona community to ensure the preservation of their cultural heritage. In a welcome address, the youth chairman, Kufai Jukun Kona Development Association, Mr. Denis Yakubu, represented by the secretary, Mr. Richard Philip Yani, said the commemoration of the day is necessary in the view of the need to promote Kona culture as well as unite the youth for meaningful development. Cultural dance from the Kona communities and their neighbors also featured at the festival. Michael Stephanus, TV Taraba News.
The chief of Wulkung in Karim Lamido local government area of Taraba State, Alhaji Abubakar Haruna Kirin, has turbaned 12 traditional title holders in his domain. The turbaning ceremony took place recently at the Chief's Palace in Karim Town, headquarters of the council area. Isad Anladi Miyaki's report is presented from our studio.
The chief of Wulkun, Alhaji Abubakar Haruna Kirim, who spoke through the Dan Galadima, Alhaji Abdul Leru, appreciated the gathering and congratulated the newly turbaned title holders, pointing out that they were selected to assist in steering the affairs of the chiefdom. Also speaking, the executive chairman of Karlam local government area, Honorable Marcus Hamidou, congratulated the title holders for the responsibility entrusted onto them, urging them to utilize their positions to promote the growth of the chiefdom. Marcus Hamidou tasked the people of the area to brace up to the security challenges posing threat of life to the people of the area, adding that if left unchecked, the situation is capable of putting the area in danger. In their goodwill messages, the former Taraba State PDP chairman, Honorable Victor Balakona, and the district head of Karim Roman Tiri both congratulated the title holders and asked them to unite the people of the area and learn to tolerate one another for the purpose of harmonious cohabitation, because no society progresses in an atmosphere of crisis.
To express my sincere congratulations to the beneficiary of the award, rather than the awardees today. We are here to attend and rejoice and congratulate the Wurkun communities for this wonderful ceremony.
Zama lafiya lokacin da mutum ya samu kansa a wani matsayi, to da hannun hagunsa da hannun dama duka shi ya tattaro mutane ya kawo a gabansa. Wannan mai ba da shawara, wani ba da shawara ya ginu.
Speaking on behalf of the title holders, Senator Abuna Sunday appreciated the Wurkun chiefdom for finding them worthy, promising their readiness to contribute to the upliftment of the chiefdom. The member representing Abrokula, Karnamido, and our federal constituency, Honorable Nana Baidu, Taraba State Accountant General, Aminu Aiba Kotolo, Honorable Tanko Bobo Andami, and a former chairman of Karim local government, Honorable Kabiru Pituko, expressed happiness over their appointment as title holders, promising to work for the realization of the responsibilities entrusted on them to reciprocate their gesture. Various traditional dance groups entertain guests at the occasion.
Karim 1 Constituency Wurkun Community Forum in Karim Lamido, Taraba State is using the festive period for support and propagation of peace and unity in the area. That was part of the agenda of the community's meeting held recently in Wurulaka in Karim Lamido local government area of Taraba State, which drew Wurkun sons and daughters from all walks of life. Issa Demiyaki's report is again presented from our studio.
The community of Karim 1 Constituency Forum is a group of Wurkun living in Karim 1 Constituency who came under one umbrella as a forum with a mission to improve their well-being and socio-economic advancement of the area through charity, solidarity, advocacy and social work to inspire people to think about the future, and is a non-political and non-religious body. Speaking during the meeting, the acting chairman of the forum, Honorable Justice Simon Misamari, appreciated the Wurkun sons and daughters for honoring the invitation, adding that the gathering is to foster unity and encourage them on the need to live in peace with one another. Honorable Justice Simon Mismari called on members of the group to participate in the ongoing continuous voters registration exercise to enable them obtain their voters card.
We all agreed to one. Kuma mun yadda yau din nan za mu tafi tare mu bada shawara wa junanmu idan akwai abun da kake dauke da shi a zuciya wanda zai kawo ci gaban wannan tafiyar namu na hukunawa da muke zaune a Karewan constituency. Wallahi ina ga mana fili a buɗe yake ka fito da maganar nan mu shawarci junanmu domin mu samu siya. Shine kawai. Da ka'idar objective shi ne haɗin kai. Idan haɗin kai ya samu kuma sauran abubuwan su zama da sauki.
On their part, Secretary of the Forum, Yunusa Idris Balasa, Alhaji Yusuf Aliyu, Sarki Noma, Karemu Wandara, Amos Davidson, and Oliver Yohana, among others, called on the people of the area to be vigilant and report any suspicious group of persons to security agencies and advise the youth against taking hard substances.
Kai magana akan abun da zai kawo ci gaban tafiya na wurkun Karewan constituency. Kai magana akan abun da zai kawo ci gaban tafiya na wurkun Karewan constituency.
Haka ina jawo hankulan mutane mu da yi takatsantsan da dukkan mutumi duk wani bako da baka san ina ya fito ba kai takatsantsan kai kafa da shi kada ka saki ciki.
The chief of Burkun, Alhaji Abubakar Haruna Karim, represented by Alhaji Abdul Leru, applauded the forum for its effort in bringing the people of the area under one umbrella and assured them of the Burkun chiefdom's support at all times.
To neglect the Burkun Traditional Council, no matter how the situation is, no matter how the situation warrants us, mu daraja masarautar nan, mu martaba masarautar nan, mu naɗa masarautar nan, mu ba da kima wa masarautar nan ba wai ka faɗa a'a kana kishi masarauta a baki ba, ko mu ƴaƴan sarautar ba mu tafi daidai ba ka je ka neme mu ka ba mu shawara mafi alheri.
The 2021 annual Malpew Festival of the Wokunkulum Stock came to an end in Bambo, Karelam, local government area of Taraba State last Sunday. TV Taraba News correspondent Aldo Babongo reports that the event was attended by prominent sons and daughters of the Wokun nation from within and outside the state. The report.
Those were the singing groups and dancing steps of the Wokunkulum Cultural Festival of Malpew, an annual event in the area. The festival, according to the organizers, is not only aimed at showcasing the rich culture of the Wokunkulum people, but symbolizes the unity among the people. It is also held to thank the gods for blessing the land with bumper harvest and protecting them from external attack. In a welcome address, the National President, Wokunkulum Development Association, Comrade Dabo Bukarbanyam, thanked God for protecting his people and the grace of hosting the 2021 event despite challenges. He called for unity among all the Wokun race for the development of their ancestral land.
I remind you all that the unity and this association cannot be compromised. We are all members of the Wokun Community Development Association, which comprises Ampani, Pachi, Kule, Pulu, Perosonge, Galuma, etc.
The chairman of the event, Senator Shabu Isalau, represented by Mr. Jereba Bajikakal, also thanked the Wokunkulum people for identifying with him. The senator called on the people to endeavor to bequeath their children the Kulung rich cultural heritage and language. The member representing Karim Lamido, Lau and Apropola Federal Constituency, Honorable Nana Bebedo, represented by Mr. Abbas Dambaba, commended the organizers of the Malpi Festival, calling on them to maintain the spirit. The federal lawmaker further called on the people of the area to live in peace with one another. In his remarks, the chief of Burkun, Alhaji Abubakar Haruna Kirim, represented by Prince Masoud Abubakar Haruna, advised the people to be vigilant on the surroundings and report strange faces to the nearest security agents. Other speakers called on the Burkun people to unite under one umbrella for the progress of the area. Highlight of the event was the inspection of the Burkun traditional cuisine by dignitaries. Audu Babambo, TV Taraba News.
To end the English segment of the news tonight, avoid large gatherings this festive season in public, wear a mask and maintain a distance of at least 2 meters. Celebrate responsibly. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the Hausa translations. From me, Achon Sabo Elenjima. It's good night.
Jama'a barkanmu da sabuwar shekara na shekarar wato ta 2022 a yau kun ke kawo muku labari yau na farko kenan wato a cikin wannan shekarar da fatan Allah zai nuna mana farko da kuma karshen shekarar lafiya ne ba gidan Muhammad. An karrama gwamna da Razin Shaku da matarsa da mukaman gargajiya na al'ummar Jibu. Mukaman su ne Akinkan da kuma Kasbuwan na Jibu. An yi biki ne a barikin 'yan sanda da ke Bali wanda wakilin Musulman Bauro ya rawaito ne kuma na fassara rahoton.
Jawabinsa gwamna Dare Dixon Ishaku ya bayyana jin daɗinsa bisa ba su mukamin gargajiya na garkuwan Jibu da kuma mace mai daraja da aka baiwa matarsa. Ya nemi sarakunan da su kasance iyayen ƙasa a yankunansu. Hakanan ya nemi jama'a da su haɗa kai da jami'an tsaro wajen kawo ƙarshen ayyukan miyagu a yankin. Gwamnan ya gode wa sarakunan Bakundi da kuma Jibo saboda haɗa kai da yin aiki tare don ci gaban yankunansu. Shugaban ƙaramar hukumar Bali Musa Mahmud a tashi furucin gode wa gwamnan ya yi saboda ba da kwangilar hanyar daka da kuma yin ayyuka daban-daban a ƙaramar hukumar. A tasu ɓangaren Sarkin Bakundi Kabiru Muhammad Gidado ya nemi a kuskure asibitin Bali don rage wahalar da jama'a ke fuskanta. Kana Sarkin Jibu ya yaba wa gwamna saboda daga darajar masarautar da baiwa Jibawa damar a dama da su a harka da ya shafi masarautu.
Gwamna Dare Dixon Ishaku ya gode wa shugaba Buhari saboda naɗa Mu'azu Sambo Jaji a matsayin ƙaramin minista na ayyuka. Gwamnan ya faɗi haka ne a fadarsa yayin da ministan ya kai masa ziyara. Wakilin Solomon Bauro har ila yau ya ruwaito labarin wadda na fassara.
Gwamna Dare Dixon Ishaku ya gode wa minista da ziyara yana mai neman su haɗa kai wajen aiki ba tare da la'akari da bambancin siyasa ba don amfanin jiha. Ya sanar da ministan cewa an tsara yadda za a ƙara hanyar saukar jirgin sama a filin jirgin sama na ɗan Baba Suntai don baiwa duniya damar sanin halin da jihar Taraba ke ciki, kana ya jaddada buƙatar aiki tare. A tashi martanin ƙaramin ministan ayyuka Mu'azu Sambo Jaji ya bayyana godiyarsa ga gwamnan saboda hanya wajen zamewarsa minista. Kana ya yi alkawarin tuntuɓar gwamnan bisa batu da ya shafi jiha ta fannin ayyuka.
Yau ake bikin sabuwar shekara ta 2022 inda duniya baki daya ke shagulgula da kuma addu'o'i na musamman don samun kwanciyar hankali da karuwar arziki a wannan shekarar. Kamar kullum wakilanmu sun watsu zuwa majami'u don aiko mana rahotanni yadda addu'o'in da kuma sakonnin a fastocin ya kasance a wannan shekarar. Ga kuma na rahoton na dauke da tare da su.
Hassan Garba ya bude shirin da aiko rahotonsa daga LCCN da ke Maigoi Jalingo a hudubarsa Reverend Timon Yakaba wanda ya yi hudubarsa kan muhimmancin yin addu'a. Ya buƙaci masu bi da su kasance suna du'a'i don samun biyan bukata a wannan shekarar. Ya bayyana cewar masu bi kamar baki ne a duniya, kana su nemi yardan Allah a lamurarsu ko da yaushe. Ita kuwa wakiliyarmu Sophia John ta rawaito cewar a hudubarsa Reverend Francis Babale ya nemi kiristoci da su yi rayuwa abin koyi a sabuwar shekara da kuma sauran shekaru don samun rayuwa mai albarka a wajen Ubangiji. A cewarsa aiki tukuru na kawo ci gaba a rayuwa, kana ya nemi mabiya da kar su bari wannan damar ya kuce masu. Wakiliyarmu da Lunga Ezekiel Lungala ta ruwaito daga cibiyar CRCN cewa Pastor Majami'ar Reverend Gabriel Zeba Gamsari ya buƙaci mabiya su nuna kyakkyawar misali na su masu Yesu ne a duk rayuwarsu. Pastor, wanda ya yi karatunsa cikin Korintiyawa, kiraye ga mabiya da su rika karanta littafi mai tsarki don inganta addu'arsu da kasancewa jakadun Yesu a doron ƙasa. Mikhail Stefanus daga Ekan ya ce Reverend Kenneth Bulus Goga ya tabbatarwa waɗanda suka yi imani cewar duk waɗanda suka yarda da Allah za su jimri duk wahala da za a samu.
Waɗanda suka amfana akwai masu mukamin digirgir guda 13 waɗanda suka samu kuma wato first class wato digiri. An karrama masu wato PhD. Nasiru Gobe ya bayyana cewar ba da lambar yabon ba kawai yana nuna muhimmancin ga karamar hukumar Jalingo ba ne, amma ga duniya baki daya, yayin da yake karanta mukala mai take kalubalen ci gaban karamar hukumar Jalingo a Najeriya. Dr. Adamu Aliyu kana da Farfesa Abubakar Jidere na Majami'ar Bayero na Kano, sai Farfesa Abbas Bashir na Jami'ar Mountek da Dr. Aminu Sani da wato na Jami'ar Jiha sun ba da gudunmawa a makalolinsu kan yadda za a samu ci gaba ba tare da an samu matsaloli ba. Kwamishinan Raya Birane Honorable Sale Sa'a tare da Galadimin Muri da wakilin Kurkona da sauran shugabannin ƙananan hukumomi sun yi jawabai daban-daban yayin taron. Ƙungiyar Jukun Kona da ke lardin Kofai a karamar hukumar Arkokola sun yi bikin gargajiyarsu na shekara-shekara wanda ake kira wato wanda aka yi a yau Asabar. An yi bikin ne a Kofai da ke fadar jiha, inda al'umman Jukun Kona ciki da wajen jiha suka halarta. Wakilin mai Kano Estefanus ya rawaito cewar ana bikin wamlau ne don ci gaban al'ummar Kona kamar yadda yake al'ada. Ana fara bikin ne da bayyanar mayakan Kona suna rawa da kuma juye gwanin sha'awa. A jawabin sarkin Kona Augustin Jamman Wankani ya bayyana muhimmancin bikin na gargajiya da kuma kiran samun zaman lafiya da haɗin kai tsakanin Konawa da sauran al'umma. Har ila yau shugaban bikin kuma ɗan majalisa mai wakiltar Arkokola Honorable Dominic Bukuni ya yaba matasan Kona saboda riƙe al'adarsu kam. Haka zalika a jawabinsa hakimin Kofai Yarima Baik Augustin Bankani ya shawarci al'ummar Kona da su riƙe gargajiyarsu. A tashi jawabin, shugaban matasan Kona da ke Kofai Mr. Dennis Yakubu, wanda sakatarensa ya wakilta Mr. Dennis Yakubu, wanda sakatarensa ya wakilta Mr. Richard Philip ya ce bikin na da muhimmanci wajen haɗa kan matasan kona ta wajen ci gaban yankin. An yi raye-rayen al'ummar kona daban-daban yayin shi wannan bikin. Abin da ya sauka kenan a labarin namu yau, sai kuma gobe Allah ya kanmu da fatan mun shiga wannan sabon shekara da sa'a. Allah ya nuna mana ƙarshen sa kuma cikin koshin lafiya da zaman lafiya. Sai da sabon.